notice that when your brows are looking toe up and then you get them done, it's like your face looks like, yes, that's why I had to come and show you how I feel my Wolverine brows. You want to see it? Like, stay, comment, and subscribe. And you know what? You can go ahead and share that thing too if you want to, girl. Go ahead. Anyway, stay tuned. I'm going to use the NYX Brow Gel in the color Espresso. I found this at Ulta and I just love it. I dab a little bit on top of like an old eyeshadow case that I don't use anymore. You only need a smidget. So what you're going to do is you're going to start and you're going to use a flat, like an eyeliner brush. I like it because it's stiff and it's straight. So the key to brows, in my opinion, is don't overfill them and don't overdo it. So, and that's really easy to do, especially when you have dark brows or you're using a gel, because I mean it could go all over the place. So how I start is I start underneath the brow and just lightly make a line. And then I go and make a tail. And I don't need much. You may or may not need to, you know, feel more depending on the density of your brows. But for me, I don't need a whole lot of gel to fill my brows. It doesn't take a lot, or I'll start looking like it'd be too much. Okay, so I make one line on the bottom and on the top, and then I go in and turn my brush vertically and kind of flick the inside of it with light strokes, not heavy, light strokes, so you can kind of get that blended. This eyebrow is weird because it's got like a little cowlick. It's so weird. So I go back in with this one and kind of brush it. Alright, then we start with the second one. Kind of dabbing, and this is how I'm like dabbing on the palette. I'm like, I've used this 1,000 times clearly, but I kind of drag a little bit out of the little tiny bead that I made on here, on the tip of the brush, and go in and make another line underneath the brow. And you gotta kind of go light-handed. Don't get heavy-handed with this. And then I go make the tail of my brow, fill that, and then the top. Go back to the top. Alright, and then I go back to the center. And then I start to flick that in the center to kind of give it that blended look. Alright. Then after that, this is how I highlight my brow. Or some people call it wrapping, brow wrapping or whatever. What I'm using for that is a NYX Concealer in the color Nutmeg, and both of these items I found at Ulta, and I'm using a concealer brush to do that. So I go in and dab like that on both sides, and please make sure that you're using a concealer that's like not 50 shades lighter. I used to do this and my brows were tragic, so make sure you're getting something that's maybe one shade or two brighter. Don't go out the window with this, alright? So I go up under my brow where I just highlighted and start to fill that in, following the shape of my brow on the bottom side. And then I drag that down. Drag it down. Okay? And then I kind of use my finger to blend that out with my shadow. I usually do my brows first first, but for this tutorial I wanted to go ahead and have my face beat before I came on here. Alright, so then I'm going to go back in and kind of round off my brow on the inside. Then I'm going to go back at the top and do the same. Come around and down and then drag that up and away from your brow. Up and away from your brow. Same thing, use your finger. And you don't need a lot of product for this. You really, really don't. That's when you start looking like how I used to look, but 2 or 3 years ago when I first started doing my brow. I really like to use my finger because it really helps blend well. Alright, so moving on to the next one. Same thing, I go up underneath. Following the inside curls on my brow and drag it down. Drag this down. Soften this edge up on the